You can tell him I said it. Leave your bitch alone.
She had in the semifinal, her task becomes a lot tougher to win that third consecutive world title.
She is going for her 6th 100 world title, her 3rd in a row.
The Jamaicans swept this event last year in Eugene. Dina Asher-Smith was 4th.
Richardson.
2 of those Jamaicans, the top 2 on the podium, Fraser Price, the world champion, and Jackson, are back. Does anybody else from the rest of the world have an answer for what the Jamaican women have done to this event at Worlds?
On the far left of your screen is Sha'Carri Richardson in her first world final. She has to get a better start than what she got in the semi.
She's got to have a much better start, because at least then she gives herself a chance. This is a world championship final. You're not going to run down people if you give them too much of a lead.
The 2 Jamaicans in the middle, Sharika Jackson, and then Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price and Julian Alfred on their outside. Blue top, black bottoms.
Set.
Women's 100 world final. The Jamaicans get out well. It's Sharika Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Talu. Here comes Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri's done it. Sha'Carri Richardson has won the world title. She had to come from behind in the semi, but when it counted, she has done it. Sha'Carri Richardson has stunned the sprinting world and is a world champion.
That's a world championship record, a personal best, but short memory, Lee. After a bad semifinal, she recovered and ran the race necessary to upset the Jamaicans and wrest the world title back from Jamaica. It's back in United States hands for the first time since 2017.
That was the race of Sha'Carri's life, and she delivered. The United States sweep the 100-meter finals. Noah Lyles in the men's, Sha'Carri in the women's.
That was something. From the outside lane, she had to overcome 40 years of history. There's never been a man or a woman to make a final on time and then win the world title in the 100 meters. That's what Sha'Carri Richardson just did.
She's stunned. She's shocked. She can't believe it. Maybe the semi is taking her down that path, but now it's starting to set in.
There are fans of Sha'Carri Richardson that have been waiting on this moment for 4 years, but she has delivered for them this evening in Hungary.
Remember what she did and what she said at the US National Championships. She took a hairpiece off, a wig, and threw it behind her. She said, that's the past. I'm different now. And you watch on this outside lane.
She had a much better reaction to the gun and acceleration than she did in the semifinal. So that put her close. And then when the Jamaicans started to lean for the line, Sha'Carri had already had enough momentum where she was going to catch them before the line. So a championship record, a personal best. Sha'Carri just became one of the fastest women ever.
Watch Sharika Jackson. She looks across. She couldn't believe it. Watch Jackson at the head of the field there. She looks over here and says, oh boy, somebody else was ahead of me.
Shades of 1976 in the Olympic 100-meter men's final. Hazley Crawford on the outside upsets Donald Quarry of Jamaica in the 100. This looked a lot like that. This is such an amazing race, and it's made even better by the fact that she did it from the outside lane.
And there is the realization that she is the best in the world. Sha'Carri Richardson, world champion.
That has to feel good.
This has been a long and at times problematic road. And she has risen above all of the challenges. Look at that. Championship record to go along with a championship title.
This is Sha'Carri's first time being on the world stage. She has a subpar semifinal, scrapes into the final. She's here to stay. Excuse me, Leighton.